you see some of the pictorial impression and of what happened actually that day. So this was our conference, seeing our Secretary General live on stage. That is the Secretary General, Coach Chibade Jonathan, the man you've always had. Yes, he was on the podium taking the people on, and that was the audience. We had people showed us love. They came in big numbers, and all we did was actually to share information because we have always told people that we are here for duplication. Duplication simply means that we making and creating more people who are exactly like we, meaning that if you are making big money here, we are trying to create other people who can make big money the same way we are making this money. So it was a success, and we can say it was a great time. We had great moments, and some of the things that actually we left that conference with, we were there on the theme of turning $100 into 100,000 US dollars in the next 8 months before the year ends. So ladies and gentlemen, we had such a wonderful time, and one of the things that we actually agreed upon with the people that were there was actually the fact that in the next 8 months, not any one of them should be broke again. Finding any of the people that attended that session physically without at least 50,000 US dollars in terms of assets, in terms of available balance, or in terms of net worth, it will just be a disservice to any of the people that sacrificed their money and time and attended that session. Because in the very many things that we looked at, we expounded on the different ways of how we can make money in cryptocurrencies, and in some of the ways that we have been looking at always has been trading. We have looked at holding, we have always talked about staking, we have always talked about marketing. But that day, the thing was in line with the holding part of it, the holding part of how we can benefit in cryptocurrencies and how we can turn 100 US dollars into 100,000 US dollars. So I gave out a list of coins that actually people should hold and invest their monies in, and then await for the next 8 months for them to harvest and become billionaires. So this is some of the things that actually happened that day.
Now you understand this space has been because of the program is a brother and the sister behind there plus their dad the problem somehow and also
Kuba kutandika nyamikiriza omukwano kuba kutandika.
So these are some of the things that actually happened that day. We had such a great time as seeing each other physically for the first time, because we have been around here and we have always interacted with people online, but we had never gotten a chance of meeting ourselves physically. But we thank the Almighty God for the opportunity that we are blessed with that day. We had such a great time seeing ourselves physically for the first time. Actually, very many people thought that we wouldn't actually show up. They thought that we are doing scam business with the floating concept that we are going to look at this afternoon. Actually, very many people were scared of the small depreciations of the -5s, -10 that they are seeing in their accounts. And all they thought was these guys cannot come out at this moment to just show themselves to win. You understand? This was a very disappointment to them seeing us making it up, because they thought we would fear. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here to remind you that we are not There's no noise. I don't like that. You'll interrupt the session. So I was telling you, this event was such a big milestone. It having staged and happened, it was just a sign of showing you what the Go Getters team is. We are here not to scam anybody. We are here not to lead anyone to a road of making losses, but we are actually here to make sure that we duplicate and build a tribe of world changers and high achievers to see that very many people can actually become successful with the power and with the energy that is being inducted in by the leadership of the Go Getters team. So our first edition, all I can tell you and all I can say, it was a success. Everything moved on so well. Everything was great. We had a great time as a Go Getters team and a Youth Trading Fraternity Uganda. We are blessed with such great leaders and high achievers in the network marketing industry and within the crypto space. And one thing I can tell you is we are having more and more that is actually coming up. Just to be ready. Always keep your eyes on, keep attending our sessions, and we are going to get such amazing experiences in the near future. So it was all great. It moved so well. And we just thank the Almighty God for the gift of life, for the blessings, and for the community that we have been blessed with as the Go Getters team. So right about now, I can say this was a success, and we are now moving on to the next chapter of the Go Getters team now, which is the mission of working on this theme, how to grow $100 to 100,000 US dollars in the next 8 months, actually, before this year ends. That was our main reason as to why we had to meet that day. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to inform you and I want to tell you that we are moving straight on that. For the new members that have never attended our sessions, who are here for their first time, I welcome you all with much respect and too much gratitude. We just pray that you also join the winning team. And what are we doing here? We are cryptocurrency traders who are being helped by artificial intelligence. We are being helped by the power of the digital space. The availability of robotics technology has actually made it simple and easy for we to make money out of the cryptocurrency space. So when you ask people what cryptocurrencies are digital currencies that actually are outlet for personal wealth that is beyond restriction and confiscation. But guess what? Not everyone knows on how to get money and how to make profits out of the crypto space. And those that have taken their time, they have injected in a lot in going in for studies, for mentorship and all that. And at the end of the day, they have actually never benefited to what they thought. You understand? So here, and we say thank you to the emerging markets and the developing and training technologies that are always coming on board. When artificial intelligence came on board in the year around, it became more popular in the year of 2020. When artificial intelligence came on board, it actually brought a solution to how people can make money when they are not the ones who are trading for their souls. Because trading as one of the 4 ways of how you can make money in cryptocurrencies has actually made it so simple for even people that never went to school, uneducated, ignorant people about even the space to be also among the people who are beneficiaries and people who are making money out of this space. So right about now, as I talk to you, the new people, the new community that we are having on this call right about now, I want to inform you that all we are doing here we are trading in cryptocurrencies, and the only legit platform where we trade cryptocurrencies from is called a crypto exchange. A crypto exchange. These are platforms, are legit platforms where you buy and sell cryptocurrencies from, where you can hold your cryptocurrencies from, where you can stake your cryptocurrencies from. But most importantly, for we that don't know how to operate, how to do the buying and selling, how to do the holding and all that, We have a solution that is actually here on our help. The only thing that you need is to have an identification document, which can be a national ID, which can be a passport, which can be a driving license, and you get yourself an account on any crypto exchange. But we would recommend the best one, the world's largest crypto exchange, which is known as, or which is called Binance, with over 268 million users. Ladies and gentlemen, after having this, we are telling you that for you who don't know on how to do it and how to operate it for yourself, don't let that be a demotivating factor that should push you aside, that since you don't know how to do it, you're not going to be among the beneficiaries. We have artificial intelligence now on board. We have very many robots that have come on board. Some of them are legit and most of them are not legit. When you understand that a trading robot is not legit, is the moment it says that deposit your money on Binance and withdraw the whole of it and deposit it on our system. For example, deposit it on our system like the Meta transaction guys, the way they were doing it. That is why we came out so hard on them until the moment they actually had to run away after they had scammed a few, but we had actually helped other members not to fall victims of that scam that was actually moving around. So we are very told people that the only legit ways of how you can operate on how you can actually trade with these artificial intelligence robots is only giving them a service fee, but not giving them the whole portion of your capital. So as we talk right about now, NewTrading has proven to be the best robot on the market. First of all, you don't buy it. It has no yearly subscriptions. The only thing that it has is service fee, as well as the same service fee is actually what is being called for with the other trading robots that are out there. So making it a special one, making it unique for each and every person of in a kind of income level people, from the low, medium, and high income people. The NewTrading robot is actually covering and catering for you all. So for as low as $100, you can actually get started on trading. Deposit your $100 on Binance and withdraw only $45 US because it is the startup service fee for this robot of NewTrading. Deposit it on the application of NewTrading. Do what we call API binding. Be left with the $55 as your trading capital. And what can you earn on the trading capital? 55 or even more. You can earn an average of 1 to 10% per day of your trading capital, depending on what we call market conditions. So what are market conditions? Market conditions are situations that actually that the market, that the currencies, that the results at the end of the day from the trading activities, the results that reflect at the end of the day are as a result of the market conditions. Market conditions is some of the things that actually affect the prices and the market conditions of cryptocurrencies. Is let me share them here, because we need to look at these things and we need to see them deep inside. So right about now, let me share my screen and we look at some of these things. What are some of these factors? Because you will just see the markets are moving this side, this way, that way, but when you don't actually really understand what are these factors that drive these currencies. So the 1 or 10% that you can actually make a day is a determinant factor. These are the determinant factors of how much in terms of percentage you're going to get per day on your trading capital. The number one factor is the factor of supply and demand. You know very well that cryptocurrencies are built on a concept of maximum supply or fixed supply, making its supply a fixed one, giving it an advantage that with the growing demand, the prices of cryptocurrencies just have to grow. They never have to go back. They may go back, but not to the other level of inflation that we have in paper money. So the number one factor being the factor of supply and demand, it influences the prices, it influences the market condition, Because what do I call market condition? There are only two conditions that happen in the market. We have the bearish conditions and we have the bullish conditions. Bearish conditions are where the market is facing down, where the market is red, where you are not making money as someone who is trading spot trading. That is the first market condition of bearish or red market conditions. Then the second market condition is the bullish market condition or the bull market condition, where the markets are green. Green reflects making money in the crypto market. You understand? More so for people who are in spot trading. When you see green, when you see the green lights on the coin lists, on the percentage changes for 24 hours, for 1 day, for 7 days, for a month, for a year, the moment you see color green, just know that people have been making money. We are looking at things that actually determine and that affect the prices of cryptocurrencies in terms of what we call market conditions. Because when I say you can earn between 1 to 10% per day of your capital, someone that is trading with $55 as a startup, a capital of 100, after distributing the 45 as service fee, which will actually get done after generating times 5 in profits, those are $225 in profit before it gets that. And then we are looking at the 55. What and how much can it generate? You that has not seen it yet, but you're already trading with the robot, this is the point where you need to understand what are the determinant factors of you earning either the 1 or 10%. Is actually these factors that we are looking at right now. The factors of supply and demand, they determine on whether the market is red or green at some points. Number 2, the investor and user sentiments. They are feeling towards the market and what is going to happen. Now, we have seen the fear and greed index before here. We have looked at the fear and greed index, which actually reflects the investors' feelings towards what is happening in the market. You understand? I'm going to share my screen so that we can also see this, because I believe we have had very many people for the last couple of days from when we have been hosting these sessions who have actually not gotten a chance to see these things. So they have missed out. But actually, we are always here. We, the Go Getters team, we are on a mission of duplication and building a tribe of world changers and high achievers. So we always actually will give you even a flashback of what we have looked at in the past when we are not actually here. So let me first stop the sharing of the factors here, and I show you what they mean by the investors and users' sentiments. Let me show you what they really mean. This is what they mean. When you look at the screen that I've shared right now, we have what we call the fear and greed. The fear and greed, the CMC, this is found on the site of CoinMarketCap. You see, apparently, the market is in extreme fear. Extreme fear is reflecting, and this dashboard is heading. The pointer is in red. And remember, we have said that with the red color, that reflects, or that is a signal to show that actually you cannot make money in the market by that time, or you hardly make money. When you make, you make small portions. You understand? So when the value is closer to zero, the market is in extreme fear and investors have oversold irrationally. You understand? When the value is closer to 100, the market is in extreme greed, indicating a likely market correction. So the CoinMarketCap uses the price and trading data of the most popular crypto coins together with our unique user behavior data to present a more accurate crypto market sentiment. So we were just looking at a factor of the second factor that we have seen that it drives what they call, or that it determines what they call market conditions. Because I want us really to understand, I've seen panic, I've seen fear, I've seen a lot of negativity around the people that are trading in these conditions that we are having right now, as a result of not understanding what is actually taking place in the crypto space or in the crypto market, as we talk right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not only actually in the crypto space or in the crypto market, but what is happening right now we head to factor number 3, which is government regulations. Now, what we are seeing in the crypto market right now is a factor. We are seeing bearish moves, but these bearish moves are a factor of government regulations. Of recent, I've told you guys that we were so happy, the whole world was happy, the crypto space was happy. We were so happily waiting on the declaration or the announcement of President Donald J. Trump as the 47th president of the USA, with what he promised that as I get in the president chair, I'm going to make sure that USA becomes a crypto capital. I'm going to make sure that USA becomes the Bitcoin superpower. I'm going to make sure that the crypto community wins. You are going to win. You are going to win. You are going to win until you tell me, Mr. President, sir, we are tired of winning. We are tired of winning. That is what the guy said in the rallies. But the moment he got on board, the regulations that he has brought as the 47th president of the USA, the tariffs he has come up with, you understand? The taxes that he has imposed on the different superpower countries that are competing with USA for the superpowership, countries like China, countries like Canada, countries like Mexico, it has actually not left the crypto market the same. And not only even the crypto market, but the whole world has not been left the same in terms of economics, because we know USA is the superpower country and it contributes a lot on whatsoever happens from every part of the world. So, of recent, just last week, we got to see that the guy had imposed the tariffs, 20% tariff on Europe, 20% tariff. You understand? So, apparently, what we are seeing, the red movements, we not making money, is actually a factor of government regulations, whereby the government of the USA has taken over the markets. Look at the stock market, look at forex markets, look at crypto markets. Everything is down, everything is crashing. The shares of companies are crashing. Just look at Elon Musk with the position that he had taken on in the government of President Trump. He has actually calmed down. He has left the position. He has resigned from the position because people think that whatsoever tariff Trump is coming up with is actually a result of the advice that Mr. Elon Musk is giving to him. Not being a result of that, he has seen a lot of controversy and actually losing out on his company stocks, attacking his company showrooms of the Teslas and whatsoever. The Tesla price has dropped, the share price has dropped. So the economy has been affected deeply. So you not making money in the crypto market right now is actually these factors that are driving. And the last factor is the factor of the media hype. If you look closely, whatever news that comes in line that is talking about crypto, either positive or negative, it has to be pushed out there by the media. So when the media pushes negative information that can actually put the market down, actually eventually the market has to go down. When the media is pushing information on news that can push the market up, eventually or obviously the market has to look up. So look at the recent info that has been moving around and get to determine actually why is the market behaving this way. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find that with the tariffs that the president of America has been coming up with here and there, they have actually not been positive news. So the media has been pushing out there negative news, and that is how actually it has affected the crypto market in such a bad way. And we're seeing the crypto market crashing. We're seeing the forex market crashing. We're seeing the oil market crashing. We're seeing every market crashing. And the president promised his people that you are going to win. You are going to win. You are going to tell me, Mr. President, we are tired of winning. At this point, this is where I've gotten to know that politicians are really the same. I thought that Donald J. Trump would be a different breed from the politicians that we have had before. But really, this is where I've gotten the clear understanding and definition of politics, because they say the politics is choosing a game of lies. So what we are seeing right now is an effect of the government regulations that are coming from the government of the USA. So ladies and gentlemen, as we talk about the 110% being able or achievable in a day, just keep it in mind. Remind yourselves always, never get tired of understanding what is moving around this market that I'm trading in, what is moving around in the whole world as we talk about the market that I'm trading in. Because the moment you focus, the moment you get to understand this, you are actually going to be among the very few people who are not going to miss out on their positions. Because let me now get straight to what we call floating. When the market goes down or when the market goes up, when you are in an open position, blessed are you who are on this platform right now. Because all I'm going to talk about now is actually the info that we went and discussed deeper the last time we met physically on the Go Getters Meet and Greet. But we are coming here to give you the same opportunity. Why? Because we want the whole world to change. We are here to change the world. We are here to duplicate. We are here to build the tribe of world changers and high achievers. And this is why we are not limiting our information. We will not be talking about you trading all the time. We have promised you that. We have said that for you to be fully contented with whatsoever is happening in the crypto space and whatever is happening with the robot of you trading and its activities, it will be a fact of understanding first this information. And when you get clear understanding of this information, everything is going to move on in a smooth way to the rest of the community. So ladies and gentlemen that join the crypto trading community, there are certain times where you will see your crypto exchanges growing in terms of value that you deposited or that you left as your trading capital. I believe you have witnessed this and you have seen this at some moment in time. Yes, there are also moments where you will see your value depreciating. What is more interesting? When you see your value appreciating, you don't complain and you don't ask anyone, because naturally everybody would like to see their assets shooting. Everybody would like to see their accounts growing in terms of balance. You understand? But when the accounts go into a state of depreciation, there arise questions of as to why it is depreciating. We will experience rapid phone calls, a missed call, a call from this one, from another one. Why? Because when the markets go in a bearish level, or in bearish levels, or in red zones, you understand, in red situations, your total balances will never be left the same. The same way they are affected when the market is green, and they are affected in a positive way, is the same way they can be affected when the markets are red, because red reflects in negative. But then, in cryptocurrency trading of spot trading, we have always told you, we have always cautioned you, that in cryptocurrency trading of spot trading, it will never be a permanent loss. It is never a permanent loss. We have what we call floating. But very many people have confused the word floating with loss. They accompany the word floating with loss. They don't never accompany the word floating with the profit. But also profits float. Floating is a state. It refers to annualized profit or loss. It is even a profit coming first and losses coming last on an open trading position. That is why you come panicking to the inboxes, but we always calm you down and we tell you, lady, gentleman, please, you have no reason to panic out. The only way you can make a total loss, to see that your account was on 100 and now it is on 99, on 95. The only way we can count it a loss is after you have cancelled the trade or you have stopped the trade manually by you. But the robot was never programmed to make a loss. We have very many newbies here that have never actually gotten started on this business. And they always ask the disadvantages of our business. They always ask the disadvantages of our business. They always ask, what are the losses and where can we make the losses from? And I've always told them, the only disadvantage that you have here is you're going to make money. You're going to make money and you're going to make money. And the only disadvantage that I told them, the second disadvantage is you will only get a delayed profit coverage. A delayed profit coverage. Because you will be at a state, a temporary state of floating loss, of floating profit. And it may take you some time for the robot to close at the perfect take profit. Because the robot will never close when the price is low. And it will never close even when the price is high, but when it has not taken or it has not reached the take profit. Take profits are determined by percentages in the trading world or in the trading concept of the U-trading robot. They are determined by percentages. So if the percentage is poor and you are floating in positive, but you are floating in positive 1, meaning that if you have $100, your account goes to $101, but it doesn't close the trade. Why? Because $1 that has been incremented is just a 1% of the $100 that you're trading with. Yet the take profit is on 2%. It has to first hit 101, 102, and then the robot takes a profit and it closes that trade. And that way, it can never be called a floating open order that is floating in either profit or that is floating in loss, but rather it will be a closed trade that has closed with profits. This is a concept I feel like I should train every day. This is a concept I feel like everyone should understand, because the moment we get understanding of this, we are going to safeguard ourselves on the upcoming season of what we call the bull run. In crypto, we have what we call the bull run. Very many people are exiting their positions after not understanding the concept of floating. All they know is when your account reduces, you have made the total loss. We are like Forex bureaus. And what are Forex bureaus doing? They are buying and selling money. When they buy money, for example, being that the majority of the community that I'm having here is a community of Ugandans, allow me to give it a second example in the Ugandan way. You see a Forex bureau that is operating at King Fahad Plaza, Kampala Road. It is operating, it is buying dollars, euro, pounds. When it buys a dollar at 3,600, its aim is to sell it at a price that is significantly higher than the buying price. But when they buy, the BP buying price will be 3,600. But remember, they have their selling price, the price at which they wish to sell. That is what we call take profit in the crypto trading world. The selling price is what they call TP, take profit. But before the selling price or the take profit, we have what we call CP, current price. When you look at the entry price and the current price, they will never be the same. The current price, you may buy a dollar 3,600, and the price drops to 3,500. Now, should we say that the person that bought the dollars, the Forex bureau owner, has made a loss of 100 shillings? Should we declare that that is a loss when the person has not sold off the dollars? Can you come out boldly and firmly and stand out there and claim or say that this guy has made a total loss? It is never a total loss. They never make losses. The only loss or disadvantage they have is the delayed take profit. Because all they will do, they will not take a loss. They will never take a loss. A Forex bureau operator says, hey, if the market has dropped to 3,500 and I bought the dollar at 3,600, if I sell at 3,500, I'll make a loss. But if I wait on the market to shoot back, I will make a profit. We will even recover the money that I invested at 3,600, the guy will have recovered at 3,700. The guy will be in profits. But what did it only take? It was a matter of patience. You wait on the market to recover for a fast day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a week. These guys wait. They wait. The same way you wait in your businesses, but when we get here, you think it is rocket science. There is no need of waiting. All it has to be automated. Things have to work out. Things have to move out. This is not magic. It needs understanding of what happens in the market. The moment you get to understand this, you will not be among the people that will be confused. You will not be among the people that will be mindly manipulated at the end of the day to exit their positions, only to be taken on by big institutions, only to be taken on by countries that have understood the concept of investing in cryptocurrencies, because they have the activity or they have the habit of manipulation, where they manipulate the prices. They buy and sell heavily, and the market drops, and you panic sell with the fear of missing out. You sell, panic sell, and when you sell low, they come again, they buy. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't want go-getters team to be that kind of the kind of people that are actually being manipulated in the crypto space. Whenever we see a drop, that should be an opportunity for us to buy more. It is not a must, but it is an advantage. It is an opportunity that always comes to us. We can take advantage of it, or we can actually hold and pause back, but not to exit our positions. The best thing to do is, first of all, to hold onto the position. The other best thing to do is to enter even new positions when the market is down, so that when it gets back up, you come back stronger than actually you went down. Can I see someone that is following on this presentation? Can I see someone that is learning from this presentation? Yes, send in some reactions to show that we're actually moving together. Send in some message in the chat room to show that actually the presentation that we have come back with is actually a fruitful one. The chat room is open. Send any message. Chilia Benjamin, I like it so much that you are among the people who are here, and the rest of everyone that is trading with the trading robot. This is what we need to know. This is what we need to understand. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I demonstrated something the last time we met at Mount Zion Hotel for our go-getters meet and greet. I told you, as you're going to panic sell and exit on your positions, guess what? This guy is playing politics. Let me show you. This guy is playing politics. And it makes me emotional when I get at this point. These guys don't want us to win. These guys don't want us to win. They want us to lose on our positions. When I get to this moment, I actually get emotional. Because look at this. Look at this. Look at the countries that own Bitcoins. Look at the countries that are holding Bitcoin. Look at the country that has brought regulations that are putting the crypto market down. It is the country that is holding the most Bitcoins in the whole world. This is USA. The guy promised that I'm going to make sure that USA becomes the crypto capital and the Bitcoin superpower. And actually, whatever he's doing is beneficial to their side, because he has created panic. He has crushed the market so that they can buy more Bitcoins when the market is down, so that they can buy more cryptos when the market is down. There is no way they can become a superpower when China is overtaking them. What they had to do is actually to sit back, bring up temporary effects on the crypto market, so that they can enter new positions, so that they can get more money and buy more Bitcoins. If you want to prove this, come in the next 1 month and see whether USA will be having the same amounts of Bitcoin. They are crashing the market. And the Bitcoins they are buying, they are not Bitcoins from anywhere. They are Bitcoins that we panic people are holding. They are Bitcoins that we fearful people are selling off, because we are saying the market is crashing. Bitcoin may go back to 15,000. We that don't have knowledge about the future of cryptocurrencies are the ones who are losing out on the fortune that we would have had in the near future. On the ladies and gentlemen that are listening to me, this is so unfortunate that people don't understand the politics behind this. Because as you're looking at the guy, just look, If they weren't believing in Bitcoin, if they weren't believing in the concept of cryptocurrencies, as you are developing fear, they wouldn't be holding this. Look at USA, look at China, look at UK, look at Ukraine, look at El Salvador, and other countries that are being displayed here on the chart. Yes, this is politics. And cryptocurrencies, I've told you, they were created on what we call fixed supply. So when these governments wake up, they are woken up at a late stage. At a later stage, when it is we, the people, that are owning these cryptocurrencies. And guess what? They have to use all the tactics, they have to use all the techniques to get these cryptos off with the people so that it gets back to their hands, because that is the only way they can control the economy. And they have created the panic that is working so well. They have created the pressure that is doing so good. We are losing out on our positions, and these guys are getting more and more cryptos from we. How I wish the same way we said that let us create movements, let us create political movements, is the same way we would create a crypto movement that would actually tell people to not sell off but to hold tight of their cryptos. Because as we fear, we are losing out. We are losing out. These are countries that are owning Bitcoins, and they're showing you the number. China is running after USA. Seriously. Away from countries. We have companies. We have companies. And these companies also are on the same race. They are on the same race. They want to own Bitcoins. They want to own other cryptos, what they call the alternative coins, the altcoins. Very soon we are heading into what we call the alt season. The alt season. And these companies don't own very many cryptos. What do these guys want? They want us to sell off our cryptos at a lower value. Ladies and gentlemen, you have gotten a chance to be part of the Go Getters team, to have kickstarted your crypto journey with the Go Getters team. We don't want you to be like other people from other teams who have not been guided so well and rightly. We don't want you to be among such people. We want you to be among the people who are going to go through such a pressing moment, such a challenging moment in the crypto space, but among the few who are going to smile at the end of the year of 2025. That is one thing I'm telling you. Let us hold tight and be among the people who are going to shout loud, smile widely, and laugh loudly as we celebrate the win that we are going to have at the end of the day. This is the Go Getters team. And one thing I want to tell you that today, 8th of April 2024, we have resumed our daily sessions. And we are coming back hard on holding our positions, on educating people about the situation and the stages under which we are trading in this crypto space. We don't want anyone to miss out, and we are not going to allow anybody to miss out. We are going to bring out all the necessary information that is needed and required for us to win and for us to benefit the more in the crypto space, and the rest will be left out to you. Thank you for attending this session. It is exactly 8 minutes to the end of the session. I want to inform you that we have a session that is coming out tonight, and we are going to have Coach Chebadu Jonathan taking us on. I, in the afternoon presentation, have been Inginiamboa Isham Sebaduka, Mr. Go-Getter, the president of the mighty Go-Getters team. We have a lot of things that are coming up. We have a lot of programs that are coming up for the community of the Go-Getters, and we have a lot of plans, developmental plans, investment plans. I'll be coming out very soon, I think in my presentation tomorrow, to give out the coin list that I gave out to the people, to our community, to actually invest in and safeguard themselves best for what we call the bull run. Just wait on when I'm coming up with the topic of bull run, and you'll get yourself secured. So in these last 7 minutes that are closing off the session, allow me to invite my SD on the behalf of the team to thank everybody that attended Sunday's Go Getters meet and greet, and to tell you just to give you a hint of what we expect in the near future as the Go Getters team, because we are planning on getting bigger and better, and also to give you a highlight of what we'll be presenting tonight. So